Shit, this bitch on, man. Squad. Man, 55. Dog. Hey, yes. Bro called him a bid, I'm working the phone. Niggas ball hard, so I'm working alone. I'm my own shooter, I just switch it in post. I'm the mailman, call me Burrow Malone. Bro called him a bid, I'm working the phone. Niggas ball hard, so I'm working alone. I'm my own shooter, I just switch it in post. I'm the mailman, call me Burrow Malone. That last play was foul, I'm running the zone. Don't let her take the slime, I'm ice on her hoes. Don't say it's on the floor, my apes living for more. I'm sorry, I cater to this bad, so I can't love a hoe. My pocket's gonna give me more, my AR saying give me smoke. What up, though, YouTube? It's your boy Brillo. We back in the building. We got the live pack episode 4. You know what it is. If this your first time coming across the page, lock into the real. You know the deal. Like and subscribe. You already know the vibe. What y'all think about that episode? I think it was another fire episode. We about to break it all the way down. You know I got my folks coming through, but we just getting in here. We just getting started. We're going to have a great time. Let me get into it. Let me see who up in here with me. OT the Bully in the building. What's up, my guy? Samara in the building. DeMarcus throwing them plugs up. Samara in the building. What's good? You already know what time it is, man. That last play was foul. I'm running the zone. Live pack. We got Tamika backstage. You know I got to bring her up. We're about to get going. What's good, Tamika? How you feeling today?
Hello. Hey, everybody. Happy Good Friday.
Yes. What you think about that episode before we get going?
It was good. I liked it. It was good.
Yeah,
They
this
kept, they had some action, some stuff I was expecting to see
action,
something with.
drama, plot, they had everything. This season has not disappointed thus far with these first 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Uh so let's get into it. You already know how we start the show off on Brillo, the big review. We got big facts of oh hell nah. So that's the segment where I make a statement and you tell me if this is big facts or oh hell nah. Here we go.
Mm. I don't know about cutting him no slack, but I will say he stepped up this episode. I was like, okay, Lorenzo, that's what you're supposed to do. But Kane was still kind of sunning him in the beginning when he tried to press him. He told him to sit his behind down. Who he think he's talking to? He ain't gonna talk to him like that in his house. So I was like, come on now. But at the end, he did come through, and Kane had to respect it as well. So I might cut him a little bit of slack going forward if I see him still making good moves, but I don't think he's gonna be around too much longer.
Yeah, it's not looking bad, and I honestly, I gotta say this is big facts. I gotta cut this man a little bit of slack, just because he was hard pressed last episode. He saved Kane twice, and then he did the gesture with Monet. I mean, killing Zeke, that was a sucker move, but I mean, it is what it is
Mm-hmm.
at this point. So I gotta cut the man some slack. even though I don't want to cut him no slack, I got to. So let me see what y'all saying in the comments. I'm having a little delay over here, so it's taking me a minute to get to the comments, but we got a lot of them going. RC say facts, but his bill is due. I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
The market say big facts with Lorenzo. All right. All right. Man, this junk is moving slow. Bear with me, y'all. This junk is moving slow on my end. Here we go. Number 2, big facts of oh hell no.
Mm.
Braden, the silver spoon goon looked like a boss in the gun deal.
What you think about this? This big facts?
Yeah, he held it down. I mean, Braden has proved that he ain't no snitch. He wasn't giving too much information. He just was trying to get the business done. They over here trying to ask him his name, where he come from, and all this different kind of stuff. And he was like, "You don't need to know all of that. Where's the money? This is what you want. I got your product." So he was on point.
Now, what you think about the picture? I definitely think that's gonna come back into play.
Yeah, that's definitely coming back into play. I wish he would have noticed them, taking a picture. I thought either him or Kane was gonna end up running and, checking the guy and getting the phone, but of course that didn't happen.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely held it down at the gun deal, and that's what he's there for. Like situations like that, not catching bodies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to this next one. Can you see number three?
Let me see. Oh yeah, I think so. I think that's what we saw, with the Dagon preview here. Lauren over here running her damn mouth because she got jealous after she seen Tariq and them in that picture. She like, they out here living their damn best lives.
Right. Hey, Tamika, hold it down for 1 second. I'm about to
Okay.
leave out real quick. Sorry about the technical difficulties, everybody. I will be right back.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what's been happening with StreamYard.
Tamika gonna hold it down for a second.
Hey, HEA, what's going on, Bianca? Hey, Daria. What y'all thought about this episode? RC, what's going on, Demarcus? Mr. Jones in the building. What's up, Samara? Make sure y'all hit the like, y'all, when y'all coming in. Hey, Monique Nicole. What's up, OT Lungs? Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a problem with that camera on that roof. Mm-hmm. Knew that camera was coming. Yeah, I thought it was a good episode, but Jenny still irritates the hell out of me because she's still gonna mess this up.
Hopefully that worked, y'all. But thank you for holding it down. I'm still having some. I don't know. This been happening. You said a lot on stream.
Yeah, when I was on when did I do a live? Saturday and Monday, it was kind of like slow, delayed, and EJ was complaining about the same thing too.
Yeah, this is
Hmm.
ridiculous. I see EJ backstage right
It
now.
was playing stuff when you wasn't playing it and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, this is tough. They killing me right now.
And it
This
was
is
doing
not
that
how
to
I
Mika
operate.
yesterday too.
Hey
It's,
Hey,
y'all.
what's up, EJ?
what up, EJ? See, it's hard to even get through the show. I can't even see EJ in the building.
It's crazy. You having issues like I was.
I was just
Whoa, this is this is taking the fun out of everything. All right, we're gonna try to get through this. EJ, can you answer that question? On my screen, it say with Jenny putting the camera on the roof, Effie will get jammed. Is that the question? Which is this big facts?
Yeah, with Jenny putting the camera on the roof, Effie will get jammed up and be asked to give up to her. Oh yeah, for sure. But I don't think she gonna follow though. But I think she gonna try it.
Right, definitely. All right, bear with me, y'all, in the comments. I'm having some technical difficulties if I'm going slow or delayed, but we're gonna try to get to number 4. I'm not gonna cancel the show. We're gonna get through it. This was a hell of a show planned too. I hope. I'm kind of salty about this situation, but hey, we roll with the punches. Number 4. I'm gonna start with you, Tamika. Can you see that Tariq getting a flashy car is not going to? Can one of
eh,
y'all read the question for me? Because it won't even show show up on my screen. I don't know if it's on the screen.
Tariq
yes
getting
on
a
there.
flash car is not
Yeah,
a
he
good
didn't
look.
need the flashy car. He could have got any car. We just wanted Tariq to be riding, okay, and enough of the walking. I like the little BMW line he used. And the car's nice. I ain't mad at it. But I think he could have just got something that was gonna get him from A to B. Of course, he want the floors out. And I don't know, being as though they're looking at him, if we thinking about it in that way, then them seeing him riding up with a daggone Porsche, of course, they gonna be like, oh yeah, he definitely raking in that dough because here he come with this. And from that aspect, but from the other aspect of just him living his best life, why not?
What you think, EJ?
Yeah, same. I like the fact that it has a car, but I think he should have went the Effie route car, a beater.
Mhm.
See, I disagree wholeheartedly. I mean, I'm pretty much positive that on paper it looks totally legit. He probably been riding luxury. He putting
Mhm.
his life and future on the line every day. I don't mind it. I don't mind the flashy car. Even they're gonna be looking at Tariq regardless to whether he got the car or not, because of the way his dad humiliated the police and the feds
Mhm.
every year, so to speak. So I feel like he gonna have the police on him regardless.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to number 5. Um, Tell me when the question come up, because we still got the Tariq question. Okay, Gordo and his family are running game on the Tejadas. EJ, what you think about this? They running game?
I don't trust them at all. Like, I really feel like they low key kind of know something already, and they just playing along with this. So, but I don't know, this thing with Gordo and what's his name that could be taking it. I don't know. That's the only part that throws me off, is that I kind of low key feel like Gordo might be a little bit interested in Drew. They might have a little bit of history of being interested in each other and just acting on it now. But I still don't trust all of the brothers collectively. I think that they know something or suspect something.
Right. What you think, Tamika?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, first we had Evelyn coming around bringing a dish and the money and telling them about Whitman coming, asking her questions. Now we got the sons involved. I don't know if they know for sure or they just trying to, creep their way around and figure it out. Then they of course know about, them setting up the daggone well, taking out, I should say, the competition so that they would have to come to them. We also now got more red flags popping up because come to find out, Blanca and them is already watching them too. So that's making them even hotter actually.
Right.
So but yeah, I think they up to some games. And
I
it's gonna be
definitely
a
do
messy
as
business.
well. But I agree with EJ. I think Gordo might really like Drew or whatever. We
Hmm.
gonna see. It's very interesting. All right. Number 6. Big facts. Oh hell nah. It's starting to work a little better, y'all. Maybe we'll see the comments. Hopefully it slowly fixes itself. But maybe I spoke too soon. Can y'all see number 6 up there?
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Monet will disown Kane again when she finds out that he knows who really killed Zeke and didn't tell her.
This is big facts. What y'all think about this? And do y'all think this is
Hmm.
gonna happen? I'm gonna start with you, EJ.
Yeah, I think that just for the storylines to progress, we got to figure out that Kane knows about it at some point. That's what's going to make it so much better, because Kane is supposed to be Monet's golden boy, I guess you would say. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be her ace. So the fact that he knows this and didn't tell Monet, I think it got to come out.
Facts. Yeah,
And he
definitely.
is
I
gonna
agree. And she gonna definitely hate him for it. What you think, Tamika?
Yeah, she's absolutely finding out. It's gonna make sense to her because now she already got her eye on Lorenzo after that last little information she got, and it's gonna make sense as to why they've been acting so weird. Because of course everybody been picking up like, what the heck going on between these two? So she gonna
yeah.
know that he knew, and she gonna be ready to, toss him out again.
Of course. All right, number 7.
So you can't see it. Kane is showing some real character development this season.
I kind of think so because with the scene with Lorenzo after Lorenzo saved his life and just his and man, I think it's becoming less about Tariq and more about Effie. I think he really like Effie. What y'all think about that? So I'm saying he's kind of showing like that he not just uh uh a crazed just killer. Like he actually a human being. So Tamika, what you think?
Yeah, I think he's having a little bit of character development. We see him be smarter with some things. He definitely was more um I don't know if karma would be the word. We definitely know he into daggone Effie, and he, trying to like make her feel like, oh, okay, I got your back. Don't worry about it. And he was, able to have a real conversation with Lorenzo once they took care of their business out there. So I'm interested to see what he got up his sleeve, though.
Definitely, EJ. What you think?
Yeah, I think he definitely showed some character development, some growth in that particular scene that we saw, because Kane was traveling back downhill for me for a moment, but this right here, we're starting to see a little bit more of him, and we are starting to see this whole thing with Effie. Like, you can see it in his eyes. You can see that he really is feeling her, and it's going to be interesting, especially that conversation they have via text. They're getting closer, and I don't know what they're trying to do with this whole storyline, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I see it. It's gonna happen. EJ, it's gonna happen. Man. So listen, in the comments, keep commenting. StreamYard is having some difficulties. I mean, my internet says full bars. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard, but it's really delayed. So if I press your comment, it don't pop up for like a good 30 seconds after. So yeah, it's pretty tough, but keep commenting. Hopefully it'll fix itself. Let me put number 8 up real quick.
I'm reading
Let me
these
know.
comments.
Man, they're messing me up. Let me know. Is number 8 on the screen yet? This is crazy.
It's up now.
All right.
It's all about Effie. Kane will stay solid because he is really feeling Effie. He won't tell her secret.
Ooh, I think that's big facts. Um, so I think Tariq gonna find out regardless. You know what I'm saying, before he even get a chance to tell him. I think Tariq gonna find out another way. What you think about that, Tamika?
Mm. I could see Tariq finding out another way, but I also could see Kane waiting for the right time, whatever he deems as the right time to tell him. So I don't know. I'm kind of half and half with that one. But it is all about Effie to get on her good side and make her trust him more. I could see him like not rushing to say anything.
Facts. EJ, what you think?
Well, I think that history tells us that Tariq is gonna find out in the worst way possible. More than likely, Lauren gonna pop up on him and he gonna figure it out, and then everybody's gonna have some explaining to do. I think Kane is gonna stay solid with the secret because he's trying to get at her, and that we starting to see that he probably care about her a little more than what we thought at first. So I don't think he's gonna tell it, but I definitely think that Tariq's gonna find out in the worst way possible. And it is what it is.
Right. All right. I'm gonna attempt to read some comments, y'all. So I just clicked comments. Nothing popped up on my screen yet. So, all right, it popped up now. I see Demarcus, Detroit King said hit the like button. Community said ruin her and Tariq relationship. Hold on,
Yep. Facts.
definitely.
All she had to do was just tell him. And I feel like if she just go ahead and say it, I felt like if she just say it, the blow is going to be so much less. I'm not saying he's not going to be mad, but Tariq been hella, what's the word? Understanding lately.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if she just said it, he would get it. Like, he would understand it, but it's going to be the secret, the lie, the not telling him. That's the part that's going to get him. And ain't going to be what she did. That's almost understandable, so crazy.
Definitely. Man, yeah, because man, he really liked this girl. And I actually think she like him too. How much we gonna see, but yeah, definitely. I think it's not gonna be what they did, but the secrets. All right,
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to try to go to number 9. I hate StreamYard trying to stop me today. Man, I got
It came
clips.
up quick.
All right, here we go. I can't see it on my screen, so can somebody read it?
Lucas was wrong for blaming Tariq when he fumbled the RSJ deal. Facts. Oh, I
I'm
answered it. My bad.
no, that's cool. I'm gonna say no because I watched it. I watched the episode again, and he said you should have shared that information before the meeting. So I know Tariq just an intern and he don't want to overstep, but he was right when he said you got to show that you more than just token black person. You got to say something like, look, that way you can't be blamed for it. But the bounce back was epic. But surprisingly, I'm gonna say Lucas wasn't wrong because he said before the meeting, not because he cut Tariq off during the meeting when he was trying to talk, but he said before the meeting. That's what made me change my mind about it. First, I was ready to, call him whatever. Tamika, what you think?
I think he was wrong. I didn't like that. I said, Lucas, you need to be doing more, research and being more up on top of your game. Okay. And he did cut Tariq
Fact.
off. He was rude because he thought he had it in the bag and he wanted to be over here comparing RSJ to, Elon Musk and all of that. And he fumbled it. And so then you want to try to get mad and blame it on Tariq. And I also felt like it shouldn't have been, you get to keep your position in the intern if you get this deal. It should have been, I'm offering you a job if you get this deal. You sending me to get a damn billionaire deal for you that's about to bring you in a whole bunch more money. Y'all got it. Like, offer me some other things, even though, Tariq still killed it and he still came out on top and, benefited with it in his trust. I felt like it should have been a position on the table, okay? Not just this damn internship. Is this a paid internship?
Mhm.
I don't think so. I think it's for some credits.
Right. I
So I
agree.
was a little disappointed with Lucas, and I've been kind of riding with him up until that point.
Facts. Let me go to number 10. It's the last one for big facts. Oh, hell no. Here we go.
Number 10, the silver spoon goon. The silver spoon. Is this supposed to be goon in the gun deal? Goon. I think it's
No,
goon.
hold
It's
on.
ain't
My
goon.
bad. My
Okay, hold
bad.
on.
I said the wrong thing anyway. Hold on,
Okay,
let that
Salim
up.
is definitely working with Jenny. He took those pictures of Effie and Tariq.
What y'all think about that? I'm starting to believe it. I mean, who else? How the hell did they get those pictures? It has to be him, man. It has to be him.
I believe
Uh,
it. Sorry.
go ahead, Tamika.
No, I believe it. I don't trust him with his little bird chest. He kept pushing too hard, wanting her to separate from her family. Then he was saying like, "Oh, I don't want to keep saying it." I said, "So how many times have you said it before?" Then he basically was like, "Oh, I see you with your brother. I see you making errands with your father." I said, "So you watching her? We stalking? Cause where you seeing her at? Why you not coming up when you seeing her? Is she seeing you when you see her?" Like he just gave me so many more questions and I was like, Diana, girl, you not catching these flags that's being thrown at you?
So many. EJ, what you think?
Now I'm with Tamika for sure on this one because Salim is moving kind of funny. Doesn't seem like normal relationship stuff. Like I'm not gonna just meet you and tell you that your whole family trash and basically you need to leave them alone because that's all I heard.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, how you don't even know me yet, and technically you really don't know my family. You Googled us, so you know what's on Google. You don't know what's in the heart. You don't know why we doing what this or why they doing what they do. Like you don't know any of this stuff, but yet you trying to get me away from them. That sounds so suspect to me, and it sounds like you're trying to pull me away from them so you can flip me on them. And that's what I see when I see Salim. It just sounds off.
I wholeheartedly agree. Like he pressing a little too hard about her. He don't even know her story. Like to me, she should be checking him a little bit. Like that still is your family. I mean, only person who really give you the cold shoulder is your mama. Kane and Drew, they seem regular with her. Her dad doing his 1-2. He not dogging her out. So really, it's just Monet. So I don't understand her beef. Really, you know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah, I
wholeheartedly
agree.
agree. She really don't have a beef. Like that's why I said from that, even when she was in the room talking about her family, I'm like, girl, ain't nobody really done nothing to you but Monet. Monet is the only one mad at you, and we've already established that she low key had a reason to be mad at you, so we know why she mad. She just got to get over it at this point.
Yeah,
But everybody else
her
is cool.
brothers. Drew was a little mad at her, but he ain't. He, you know what I'm saying? That was just when it first happened. He like, damn, you just blew everything up, like with your big mouth on some brother. It wasn't nothing crazy though, so like I don't get her beef. And look, I can't check the comments right now. It's a hell of a delay. I damn near want to cancel the show, but I'm gonna get through it because I can't really, like, I'm stuck. Like, I can't move. On the Streamlabs, it's tweaking. It's not my internet. I don't think. Definitely, I got all my
I
bars.
think it's
Yeah, they
StreamYard.
probably doing some kind of upgrade. Whenever they doing the upgrade, that's when it start acting real crazy.
Yeah, like I got 4 bars. Let's try to get through a couple more segments and we out of here. So Brillo's top 10. This is the segment where I put up my top 10 scenes of the episode. I want you to tell me, would you have this on your list and could you consider moving it up higher or just take it off or move it up lower? I mean, down lower. All right, my first scene is coming in at number 10. We got, and anybody could just read it if you can see it on the screen. Because I for sure can't see it.
The Silver Spoon Goon in the gun deal.
Those came in at number 10. So those I liked how he carried himself in the gun deal. He didn't seem scared, didn't, you know what I mean? So definitely, you know, I was like, please don't go up there and say nothing goofy, like, hey, I'm Braden Weston. Or, you know, don't go up there doing nothing goofy. He got through it. Would y'all put this on y'all top 10 scenes or move it down?
I'm definitely gonna put it in my top 10. Honestly, I thought this was dope. I felt like this was a move from all the drama that we had from last week. I think it was last week with Braden, and I felt like he came in with a confidence about him. Like he had a different type of swag this time when he did this deal, and when he popped back at snitch dude who I don't know what his name is, but the gun dude, the CI, Blanca CI, when he snapped back at him like, I didn't give you my name. Like I was like, that's what I'm talking about, Braden. Come with it. So I thought he did a good job.
All right, we
I
back.
thought he did a good job with that too. I would definitely have it in the top 10. He kept it straight to business, straight to the point. And the only thing he could have did was been a little bit more observant of them taking that daggone picture, but everything else was good.
That's facts. I agree. Coming in at number 9, I had the classroom scene. Was y'all feeling sorry for Effie all the way in the back of the classroom looking sad?
I mean,
I did. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, damn, she is just from the block. So, I mean, I don't hate Effie. I just don't think she right for Tariq because I think she gonna have to stab him in the back again. Because you know how bad she want to get out the game and do her 1-2 with the Stanford, and she not. And when it comes down to it, she gonna, you know what I'm saying, do what she got to do, or what she thinks she got to do. At least in my opinion, I think she gonna snake him again, or at least attempt to. But I did feel bad for her in the back of the class, looking sad. What y'all think about this scene?
Classroom scene, I felt bad for Effie, I won't lie. And to comment on your comment about Effie, honestly, I think Effie has always had to look out for herself. I think as we get to know more and more of her story, we're going to see that she is by herself, and so everything has to be about herself. And there might have been a time when Effie was trustworthy, and that might have come to bite her in the behind, and now she don't trust people. But I think we saw in that one scene that she sees how true Tariq really does ride for her, and I think she's starting to fold. I think she really care about Tariq, but I think, like you said, I don't think she's gonna snake him later. I just think that this secret is what's gonna be the issue. But I'm starting to. I've always rode for Effie, but I was a little on the fence with her these last few episodes. But I'm starting to soften back up for her. Just seeing when she was in the back, I was like, damn, okay, there's a bigger story here.
I felt bad for her. I kind of understand her now, but I just think like, is she going if it come down to it, say she get jammed up and they want Tariq, I could see her giving him Tariq.
I
I
don't
just
think
don't,
she
you know
will.
what I'm saying? We gonna
I
see.
don't
If
think
she
she gonna
don't,
do it.
okay. What you think, Tamika? Did you feel bad for Effie in the
Yeah, I
classroom,
felt a
or would you
little
think it's
bad
a
for her.
little
I
cop
know
to
that
it?
that was like crazy awkward that, everybody else is stepping forward and she's the only one in the back. And, she even looked like she was kind of throwing some words at Tariq, for a minute there when he was all the way at the front. Like, that's easy for you to say. Then, we see even Brashonda got in her feelings because she was the only one that had a family that had somebody that was on public assistance, I think it was. And at the
Mhm.
end of the day, it was showing real. Like everybody falls into a different class, a different bracket, have different experiences. We don't choose the families we born into. So I like how they broke that down with the whole land of opportunity thing. But at the end of the day, y'all know I don't trust Effie. I'm never gonna trust her. So ain't nothing she could do to make me trust her until she show me something real, real otherwise. Like maybe when they got her hemmed up and she don't say nothing or she don't do nothing, then I could be like, okay, I trust you now. But until then, I still got one eye on her. But I did feel a little bad with that part.
Hey, y'all, if y'all could do me a favor and read some of the comments, I got 66 comments. StreamYard is tweaking, y'all. I can't really read the comments. If I try to, it's gonna
Mhm.
be like a
Of course,
delay.
Detective King is saying Effie is the GOAT. He always gonna love his Effie.
Yeah,
And
man, I can't. I don't not. He know what it is about Effie.
I'm
I just
sorry,
think she
I
gonna
can't even
choose
see these.
herself.
Some of these names are so small. Is this Doc 228 said Effie water bill is due? I don't know if I would say her water bill is due now.
Damn.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think it's like that.
Right.
All right. Coming in at number 8, we got the scene of the. It was a light little scene, and it's involving Effie again. Effie handling business like a boss. Like, all right, man, you getting to work. Tiny, don't let me have to say this to you again, Tiny. 8 sugars is not an 8 ball. You shorten our customers. Don't let me have to tell you again, Tiny. I like that scene. What y'all think?
Yeah, I like that one. She
Yeah.
definitely was like, listen, I ain't got time to talk because Braden was trying to call her and talk. And she had to go down and let Tiny know this is your last time. If I gotta tell you again, you up out of here. You can't be shorting the customers. So I was here for that.
Yeah, I like the little setup they have. I hope it's secure. Like, cause what if
Mhm.
Weston want to use that floor or something one day? Like, what the? they got it all the way set up like the Carter. EJ, what you think about Effie handling business? What you
Oh
think
yeah,
about that scene?
Effie was on her boss stuff. I was like, okay, I see you, Effie. So I was feeling it. I thought it was a dope scene.
Definitely coming in at
I
number
know you can't
7.
see the chat. You can't see the chat, but Pretty Girl says she can't wait for your debate on Monday.
Mhm.
Pretty girl trap content. Don't come in here with that now. Trust me, you're gonna be
It's
on the
a pretty
t-shirt.
girl.
You're gonna have the pretty girl trap content merch coming, face on the shirt, RIP, and then we're gonna have the day of the debate. That's what we selling those. $9.99. All the proceeds go to the trap because you gonna need it. All right, I just had to talk a little trash. Coming in at number 7. Let me know when y'all can see it up there or if you can.
It's a Drew and Gordo spin the bin.
Spin the bin. That's some Detroit slang. That's when they came through, spinning the block, saved Kane's ass, shooting it up. I
Right.
thought that scene was fire. Gordo was on point with the gunplay. He
Mhm.
laid them dudes out quick. Drew came in perfectly. That was a perfect execution. Like they some killers though too, because Drew a killer himself. He got a body on him. So I definitely enjoyed that scene. I actually got it for y'all, but I'm not even gonna attempt to I'm not even gonna attempt to play it, man. Not right now.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I
I
got it.
tried.
I had it too. I had it. But what y'all think about that scene? We're gonna keep it simple.
Yeah, I thought it was a dope scene. I was like, yeah, see, now y'all glad they didn't go up to Queens. I think that's where they tried to send them to Queens or somewhere. I was like, yeah, that's what's up. But I felt like they was gonna do it. So I loved it.
It also showed that Kane, you kind of showing improvement, but you're not all the way there yet. And
Mm.
it was a masterful play by Lorenzo. Gotta admit, to know like, nah, this ain't right. To even tell Drew and him to follow him, because they would have been done. To me,
Exactly, but that's where that experience come in at. So you know Lorenzo old school.
right.
He knows streets, but Kane is still trying to figure stuff out. He's trying to be a boss, but he just not. So.
He said he just not. What you think about this scene, Tamika, coming in at number 7? Would you
Yeah,
put
I
it in your
like
top
that
10?
scene. I was hyped with that whole part in here. I tell y'all, my neighbors be ready to throw me out when I start watching these shows. But, but I thought that at first that Drew just came on his own. I felt like he was already trying to prove a point, and he followed them. But then later, of course, we found out Lorenzo's the one that told him to come. So I was like, okay, Lorenzo, that was smart. He was on point with that, because if not, like y'all said, they would have been ass out. But I like that whole scene.
Kane is so worried about approval. Like,
Hmm.
why would you even try to take that deal from Drew? Like, it was Drew's deal. How you just going that don't even make
One
sense.
minute you want him to step up, but then the next minute you telling him to sit back.
Right. He just want the credit. I don't he just got something to prove, which is you need to just handle business.
Hmm.
All right, next, coming in at number 6, and let me know when you see it. The scene I'm talking about, my man
Davis is too
Davis,
good.
him and Monet talking in the office, ordering a B&E. Yeah, I know some dudes with some B&Es. Like, that was just, man, how he flipped from Davis mode to just hood mode, and they locking it. Like, Davis is the consigliere for the Tejada family at this point. Like, he definitely is in the family. Uh, that's why Sachs is going to be dead, and just like Whitman, we're gonna get to that
Hmm.
in a second. But what you think about this, EJ Davis?
I love Davis. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Davis is something else. But yeah, I was here for it all. I was like, yeah, that's the Davis I want to see. The prim and prime Davis is cool or whatever because he ain't, yeah, he is what he is. But I like this Davis. I like it.
Of course, facts. Samika, what you think?
Yeah, y'all know I love Davis. I'm a Davis fan. I love that part. I love the switch up. Like one minute he was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, I can't be hearing this. I don't want to hear nothing about no criminal activity. I'm sure you got some Tahadas that you could send out to do the job. And then once she threw that money on the table, he was like, oh, okay, yeah. Now we talking. Like, I know some B&Es. He flipped that real quick. So I was like, okay,
Fact.
Mhm.
Davis, watch out now.
I see the comments are buzzing. We got 104 comments. Unfortunately, I can't check them, y'all. So I'm gonna check them out after the stream is over. I would have been showing them comments and talking to y'all in the chat. I appreciate everybody for coming through for sure.
HGA said Davis is all about the cream, right? Dollar, dollar bill,
Facts.
y'all.
Facts.
Okay.
We gonna get through the show. StreamYard is not gonna stop us. Uh can't show none of my murder clips today, but
Oh, you're not gonna be.
sorry to my hardcore Brillo the Big Review watchers. Man, I'm gonna make it up to you. Trust me. Trust me. All right, coming in at number 5. I love this scene because Ghost was in this scene. The Queen's Child Project came back in the fold, and Tariq was shrewd enough to find out what this dude needed and handled it and signed RSJ. Like Tamika said, he should be golden he should be damn near executive of the year. Tariq should be executive of the year at Western Holdings. Tamika, what you think
Yeah,
about
he
this?
he did the daggone thing, man. He used, what he knew about RSJ, and he used the little info that Tay gave him, and he put it together, and he brung it on home. So I definitely feel like he deserved a lot more than just to stay inside the daggone
Right, keep my internship. What? She supposed to be giving me a job, company card. I just signed
Already.
RSJ,
right.
and he
But
made
this
some
is
more money in that
something
trust.
even bigger with him working with RSJ, so I'm liking it.
Right, he damn near developing a relationship with. He might got his cell phone or his real email or something.
Right.
EJ, what you think about my grandson making moves with billionaires?
Yeah, your grandson was on top of it. I mean, Tariq was the real deal, and I agree with Tamika. Forget all this keeping your internship. It shouldn't have never been on the. It shouldn't have never been on the block anyway. But definitely should be giving him a little something else because this is something that you couldn't do. But I was able to go out here and do that as an intern and somebody without experience. I thought it was tight. And I know you can't see your chat, but I'm gonna say just one thing. I will always give credit where credit is due. Lorenzo got a little bit of credit this go around, and it is what it is.
Oh
But
yeah,
that's
we
it. And I'm
talked about
in
Rizzo. We talked about that. I said I should have gave you more. I got off his ass a little bit because he was impressive in this episode. He set up some plays. So hey, he
yeah,
was pressing. I'm not gonna lie
yeah,
about it. He got Kane up out
Mhm.
of that. Him,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? He was on it, popping dudes, pushed Kane out the way. He was ready to die for his son. You know how I feel about the sons. He pushed Kane out the
Exactly.
way. He didn't care. He didn't give a damn. He was protecting his boy. I rock
Exactly. And that's what a father's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what a father
it.
is supposed to do. So I'm gonna give him credit on this. You just can't see your chat. So I'm looking at your
Yeah.
chat and reacting to your
I,
chat. You
I
already
know.
know.
I know who it is. This Detroit Kings acting crazy in the chat. Shout out, shout out to my guy. It gotta be Detroit Kings, and the only person gonna be talking about Renzo.
Mhm.
Already.
All right, coming in at number 4, and let me know when it pop up because we screaming. We having extreme technical difficulties, but hey, I wish I had the ghost drop. Nothing will stop me. I can't show my clips and my graphics, but it's all good. Number 4, Brillo's top 10. Let me know when you see it.
It just popped up. Diana working the back door for her mom.
All right, that's coming in at number 4. Like, she is a very convincing liar. I damn near believed, like, man, when she was talking to Whitman, but when Whitman was I didn't know what was going on at first. I'm like, was this part of the plan? But when Whitman said, he thinks she killed Zeke and she went along with it, I'm like, damn well Monet killed Zeke and she was killing Mecca.
Mhm.
So I like that scene. I got it all the way at number 4. Would you put it higher or lower, Tamika? And what you feel about it?
I like that scene. I actually wasn't expecting that, so that's what made me like it even more. Cause I knew something was coming on his behind when she came and brung him this whole story and setup. And I'm like, Whitney, you really gonna fall for this? But he's such a stalker. That's why he always been AKA stalker man to me that he couldn't resist and he wanted her so bad. He just had that hard on for her. So he was like willing to believe anything. But what I thought was gonna happen is that Monet was just gonna end up being there by herself waiting initially before seeing that Lorenzo was going to be going with Kane up to the deal. I thought he might even be there. So when he turned that corner and he seen Diana and was like, "What you doing here?" And she on the phone, I was like, "Oh, okay." Then when they just came up behind him, I was
Man,
I
that
was
was
here for it. I'm like, "Oh yeah, you out of here, bye bye." Soon as he came with that black sneaking in, I was like, "You begging for it? You suspended. You're not supposed to be here, and you sneaking, breaking into their damn house."
facts. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, coming into our top 3 scenes. I just want to talk about this scene. I just forgot to put it in my top 10, but this before I put up number 3, the scene with Tate, that was one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah.
Man, Tate, he kills it every time he on the damn screen. He need more screen time. I don't know how they're gonna work on me anymore, but he need more screen time. I know. What y'all think about the Tate scene and the game
I
he
like
dropped
it.
on
He
my
had me
grandson?
cracking up. I was like, Tate gonna be Tate no matter what. He gonna make sure he getting some type of coin, some type of donations out of it. He gonna have something smart to say, and he gonna have a little bit of tea to pour out for you. So
Right, it's
it was
well
good.
worth it. Well worth it. So we got coming in at number 3. Let me know when y'all can see it.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Lorenzo
a
stepping up.
We already talked about it. Lorenzo stepping up for his son, coming in at number 3. Number 2, top 2 scenes. What do you think these scenes are going to be, Tamika? What you think is going to come in at number 2 that we haven't seen yet?
Let's see what then we talk about.
You too, EJ. If you think of a scene, like what would you put right there for number
Monet,
2?
Monet killing. We talked about Monet killing Whitman. Did we talk
Now
about
it
it?
didn't
Yeah, I think
come up yet though, so of course that's one of them. Of course that's one of them. And the other one is none other than
we
Oh Lord.
did.
finally. And then y'all mad we didn't get a hoopty. I would have rather him got an old school though, like Tommy, like his uncle. That would have been so fire if he would have got like a clean old school. I felt like they kind of blew it with that one. They missed it. They was rushing it. Like, oh yeah, just give them a Porsche or something. They should have. See, that's why they need me over there at Stars. That could have been my one thing right there. They should have put that boy in an old school car like his uncle. That would have been too fire. What y'all think about that? That would have been better than the Porsche, and it would have been slightly less hot.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him getting a car or even getting a nice car. I just felt like it's the timing of it for me. But I mean, I'm happy he's not walking no more because it was getting really sad seeing, people just leaving him. I'm like, y'all ain't never gonna give him no ride. Like y'all
Right.
just gonna keep just leaving him here. Like, really? So
Drew
I
Yeah,
was
walked
they
good
out
was
with
there.
definitely leaving him on the corner.
And coming in at number 1, of course, we're gonna talk about this. Finally, Monet did a masterful play. Her whole play to get rid of Whitman. Then when she killed Whitman, what she said to him, like that, come on, man. It don't get no harder than that. Monet is ridiculous with it. She got like 8 bodies over these 3 seasons. She's a cold-blooded killer, and that was the first time she put a play down, and it was masterful. Can y'all see it on the screen? Monet's play. What y'all think about this scene, and should it be number 1?
Yeah, I was here for that scene. I was here for the line. She was like, "Thanks for the advice." Okay, so that cat, I say hi. I'm like, "Oh Lord, Monet." I was here for it, and even what she said about watching out for the Castillo brothers and not taking no chance. I feel like she was right about that. She don't be right too many times, but she was on point with that.
Thanks. EJ, what you
yeah.
think?
Same. Yeah, this was a masterful play. I mean, she did this one. I know Davis wanted to do it his way, but I feel like this was the better play. You just take him out altogether. He the only one who really has any knowledge, any skills, you know what I'm saying? He's the one who's finding out all the information, and you just took out a big key player. The rest of these clowns, they don't really know nothing. I know that she don't know that, but it just made sense because he had so much information. I think it was a good play.
Definitely, I agree. It was a good play. The way she put it down too was flawless. It was rock-esque. I'm just saying. To have Diana go and say that, and then man, I knew she shot Whitman 3 times quick. It was gonna be no surviving. Bow, bow, bow. Nothing. Didn't even flinch. Not hit me.
Right.
She a G. Like, come on.
And that
She didn't
line
even
at the end,
hit me. Right. And then the line, she got so many catchphrases. When she killed Rico, she said a little catchphrase. You know what I'm saying? When she killed DC Joe, she killing dudes saying catchphrases. Hey man, that's crazy. Hey, sure. Like, we haven't really seen a character like Monet. I kind of got to give her a little bit of flowers, even though she got weakest link last week. This week, that was, man, when I think about it, all her kills, she damn near said catchphrase. And you ain't living. She said a little catchphrase to Mecca, shot him in the head. Like,
Yeah, I
Hey,
want to
Yeah.
see what her catchphrase for Lorenzo gonna be.
right.
Okay, because she so gonna she gonna have one, and she definitely gonna be the one to give him that bullet. I ain't even gonna lie. Demarcus said in the chat that Monet is a better mastermind than Tasha.
Oh, I thought he
Facts.
was about to say Rock. I was about to say, oh my God. Oh yeah,
He went.
oh, for sure. I'm glad Demarcus. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, it's a reason I can't read these comments.
Well, Tasha is not a mastermind to nobody but her child, so
All
Facts.
right, we going to our last segment, man. I had more fun planned, but we gonna get out of here. This junk is really getting on my nerve, but I gotta get the awards out, and hopefully everything is working out by 12, so I can do my uncut. But we gonna see. Episode 4 awards, sucker coming up first. Who y'all think it is? Tamika. It really wasn't a lot to go from because everybody was showing out this episode, I thought, but
except
I had
Sucker.
to give somebody the award. I'm gonna just throw it up there and see if y'all agree.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
definitely,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Agreed.
definitely.
Sucker, I
Agreed.
mean, he is just, you know, I mean, don't need to say much. Is that Monet thing still on the screen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me try to take it off. There we go. I think. All right,
It's done.
next we got
Yeah.
Diana
Her
on
acting
the
Ross.
skills is
right
on.
again. Would y'all have gave this award to somebody else? This is an award for like a character to watch out. I almost gave it to Drew, but Diana was just so convincing to Whitman that I had to give it to her. And now she implicated in the murder, and she implicated by being on the roof, and she could potentially get Saw on the roof and get jammed up. It don't necessarily got to be Effie to get jammed up on the roof. What y'all
Yeah,
think?
they got an eye on her now because of what Lauren told them. To be honest, I don't feel like she was fully lying to Whitman. I feel like a lot of what she was saying to him, she really feels. So that's why I was coming across so realistic. But
Right.
definitely, she didn't know everything that Monet was gonna do. She didn't tell her
Facts.
the full plan. But yeah, she definitely, put it down as far as crying and everything on the phone and all that. She played her part.
Yeah, impressive. What'd you think? So EJ, you'll have her as an on the rise character for this week too, or would you pick
Yeah.
another character?
Nah, I agree. Diana definitely did her thing this episode. I thought she did. I would put her as on the rise, and I think we're going to see a lot more of her. And I think it's going to be interesting.
Okay, next we got so this is a shout out to OT. This is another Detroit saying a whack jumper. What y'all think a whack jumper is? I'm I'm gonna ask you first, EJ. What you think a whack jumper is?
Probably when you make a move that was stupid, something like that.
Similar.
I don't know.
Close. What you think, Tamika?
uh when you miss the shots.
Yeah, when you miss the shot, basically. That's like when you're trying to shoot somebody and you miss the shot. Just kind of just because Lorenzo got him out of the jam. Big bad Kane.
Mhm.
Lorenzo got him out the jam and had like 3-4 bodies out there while Kane was running for his life. So he gets the Whack Jumper Award, brand new award presented to you by OT Lungs. Shout out to Detroit. Next, we got what do y'all think about this? Okay. Had to give a simp, even though Gordo spent the blink being, he know damn well the Tejadas then killed his daddy. He kissing on Drew in the car. Drew talking about, you want to stop? Gazing in his eyes, saying, no, I don't want to stop. Let's keep kissing in the car while you bandage me up. You lucky you got grazed. We two gangsters. We killers. SIM card, bronze level.
Oh
All
God.
right. So would y'all agree with this? Or
I
am
mean,
I
to be
tripping on
honest, they
girl?
was both equally simping at that point because
Yeah.
that little tiny freaking cut he had on his arm, that
Oh, I
little
got
shave,
it.
y'all could have put a
Let's
regular little
go.
band-aid on that. Getting that big ass piece of gauze, like, come on now. But
Bro, you ain't
and
even
even
need to
when Drew was
bandage
in
that
the
up.
house earlier and he picked the little limp ball off of him and was like, "So you came all the way over here to say that part cracked me up so much. I don't know why." And that's when he first said, like, we got to keep it strictly business. And then you fell. So yeah, I would give it to him.
Facts.
Yeah, I echo the same sentiment. He can definitely get this card. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This is
Although
too much.
I gave a shout out to my man Paperboy. He pointed out that I should have had another simp card to give out, and that was to Detective Whitman coming in at platinum level because he gave his life for the
Fact.
memory of Carrie. So shout out to Paper Boys. And what y'all think about Whitman coming in at platinum, one step below diamond level?
Facts. I mean, first of all, we've given Whitman a lot of credit because he deserves that credit and he figured things out. But why he couldn't see through this, and I felt like it was because he was so busy trying to avenge this Carrie death. He has all this guilt because of whatever. But at the end of the day, he should have been sharper than that. Like, I know she was convincing, but this is still Monet Tejada's child. And you gotta be smarter than that. You gotta send somebody else in there, bro. Like you don't go in there. You gotta send somebody else.
Thanks.
Yeah. But he always had that in him because when we think back to how he was with Carrie, he was stalking her. He was showing up everywhere she was. That's why he felt so guilty because he would not let up when it came to her either. It's just something with him. So unfortunately, it got him, he's smoking now,
I'm
y'all.
so mad. I can't wait to read these comments. I got
Monet lit that behind up.
180 comments over there. Can't read them.
Well, I'm gonna read you this one because you're gonna want to see this one. Shout out to your boy Demarcus. He said that Tariq should be on gold level talking about going to California with Effie.
Nah, bro. If you can see they being in love with a woman, that don't make you a simp. I mean, he loved that woman. He not simping. She changed schools for him, right? Now he gonna
That's
go up there with her to Cali. She came to Stansfield. He's in love with Effie. That don't make him a simp. That just make him a man. That's what I am. I tripping, ladies?
Yeah, I
no,
don't see
he's in
that
love. You
as.
can see it.
That ain't no
You
Mhm.
simp
see the
move. He ain't like I'm gonna come up there and like that wasn't simping, man. That was come on, bro.
Yeah, he's in love. You can see the
Mhm.
shift from when he was playing around in last season, when he was sleeping with Diana and Lauren and all that. Even the difference of how he look at Lauren and how he looks at Effie, it's a big difference. Tariq done fell hard. And that
How
don't
so?
make him a simp.
Yeah, you know what got me? The little scene when they was in the room, how happy she was, how giggly he was. Like you signed RSJ.
Right.
I'm like, damn, she like him for real too. Like this is
Yeah.
gonna kill Tariq when he find out.
Yep.
Yep. That's why
He
it's
might
gonna
he
get
might
even
start.
worse.
Hey, he gonna turn into a meme. If they do it right, he gonna be a meme, a crying face. You gotta. Hey, Michael Rainey Jr., you gotta shed some real tears when you find out, bro. You got to. It's only right. He gonna boo hoo.
Nah, Tariq is not in love with Lauren DeMarcus. I disagree. I think Tariq is actually in love with Effie. He has love for Lauren, but I don't think he's in love with her.
No, Effie got him right now. Yeah, definitely. Going on to the next award, and I really wish I had all these clips planned. But tell them I was talking about this show in the Discord. I told y'all I got a dog show planned today. It's gonna be fire. I had all the clips and stuff, all the graphics, but I'm still having fun. So we're gonna go to the next award. Weakest link. I gave it to Kane again, Kane just for not, not recognizing the plan. His plan for the gun thing was weak, but this was a hard one because, like I said, everybody damn near had a good episode. So I had to give it to Kane. Y'all cool with this?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he just think he know every daggone thing, and that's what makes him make silly mistakes sometimes, and also just off the emotion and trying to prove to his dad, and yeah, so sometimes he mess up a
Exactly.
little bit when he get in that headspace.
Yeah,
You
and a
agree?
boss don't need to. A boss doesn't need to prove anything. A boss just need to be
Hmm.
a boss, and that's where he be dropping the ball at. He's so busy trying to show that he's the boss that he don't realize that a boss carries himself in such a way that people know you the boss. You ain't got to say, "Oh, that's the boss." We know that's the boss just by the way they carry themselves. So
You should
I
have
agree.
let Drew handle the gun. A real boss would have just sat back and chilled and let Drew handle the gun deal and come back with the money and took his cut.
Hmm.
Exactly, it was his deal.
Right.
Next, we got co MVPs. I gave it to Monet for her masterful play and gangster press tour that she went on when she killed Whitman. The highlight reel of that kill shot him 3 times, left him leaking, said hit me, had a catchphrase, and then Tariq pulling up with the Porsche and then signing RSJ, making those connections. Uh definitely. An honorable mention though was Lorenzo actually for saving Kane twice. And the gesture he did, that was a nice gesture, even though you killed Zeke. And if I could find it in my heart to forgive Tariq for killing his dad, I gotta try to forgive Lorenzo for killing Zeke. Uh, are y'all cool with these MVPs, or would you just give it to one person? I'm gonna start with you, Tamika.
Yeah, I think they all played a position. Tariq definitely came through with the RSJ. Shoot. Like I said, Dagon Braden and them, the Westerns need to be giving him MVP and giving him some more cash. Okay. And Monet did the damn thing with Whitman, and Lorenzo did come through. He held it down. So I agree with that, but it's gonna take me a little longer. It took me years to forgive Tariq for killing those. Okay, so it's gonna take me a little bit longer with Lorenzo. By the time I forgive him, he gonna be in the ground.
Right, you gonna forgive him after you get murdered. EJ, you cool with those MVPs?
Yeah, I'm cool with
Or
those
should it just
MVPs.
be
I
one?
might cry at Lorenzo funeral. I might cry at the funeral. I might do that. Shed some tears.
I like what they did with him this episode. They made
Yeah.
us like him again.
Yeah.
The gesture he did for Monet, but man, the play that Monet did was brilliant. I mean, even to be killing him at the same time you getting all his information, killing him at the same time you getting his information.
Hmm.
Even,
Exactly.
even Davis had to say it like, "Damn, you a bad one."
Facts.
She did that one. Tyreek can be the MVP of every episode, Demarcus, because the show is about Tariq. So if he make MVP
Oh,
moves, then he just MVP.
hold
Is
on, Demarcus said he can't be, or
yeah,
he
Hmm.
what,
he
bro?
said Tyreek can't be the MVP of every episode. He says that Monet and Lorenzo should be co
He
MVP.
out of three. Three out of that's debatable, but episode 1 and episode 3 and this episode, I would give it to Tariq, of course. Um, and I just said Lorenzo. I gave him but you gotta signing RSJ was big. That's a billionaire.
That's a billionaire that Lucas and them couldn't do.
Right. Not to mention this is gonna open it up for him. Now he's golden at even if something happened to Braden, he's still golden at Weston for that and for his relationship that I think he gonna have with RSJ. Um, so last segment before we get out of here. I'm a little upset about how the stream went, but we got through it. Still had some fun. So we got let me holler at you. Ladies, I'm gonna let you pick a character to holler at before we get up out of here. You can give them some advice, tell them they suck. Who you gonna holler at? Tamika.
I'm gonna holler at Salim. I'm gonna need you, Mr. Bird Chest Man, to stop pressing Diana to leave her family alone. Stop popping up, showing up around, telling her to part ways from her family because they're gonna part your daggone brains from your head if they find out what you up to. And I just need you to go ahead and I don't know, take pictures around the campus, do whatever other stuff you're doing because Monet gonna end up having a daggone catchphrase for you, or either we gonna have Kane popping up and throwing you behind off the roof. Well, no, not the roof because the roof got cameras. But we just need you to, sit down somewhere. Okay, sit down.
Man, you ain't lying. Who you hollering at, EJ?
Let me see. It would be easy to holler at Lorenzo, but I ain't gonna holler at him. So I'm gonna holler at Effie, as a matter of fact, because although I like her, there's some things I need to say to her. Effie, let me holler at you for a second, girl, because what you need to do is go ahead and come clean with our boy Tariq. You need to go ahead and let him know what you did, because at the end of the day, you did it for a reason. And we're not hating on the reason why you did it. But if you really, really love him, you need to go ahead and let him know. Not only that, but we got to let this selfish thing go. Look, I'm all for self. I know you had to ride for yourself, but now Tariq is here. And if you really, really like him, love him like you think you falling for him, then we just got to go ahead and keep it real. And we need to stay the hell away from Kane. Like, Kane is cool, but we need to stay away from that because that is not going to work out for us in the long run. So let's just let him be where he at. So that's what I got to say to you, Effie girl.
I like that. I was definitely gonna holler at Effie, but I'm gonna holler at Monet. Monet Tejada. You really showed me something. You really showed me something this last episode. You put a plate on that was masterful. I'm scared of you. Keep doing what you're doing. How you gonna kill Lorenzo? I want to see the next Terminator catchphrase you gonna give, and I'm doing a body count because to me you are next to Tommy or Ghost. She probably got the most bodies in the Power universe. I don't know. She got like 8. I can't think, or Kanan, of course, Kanan. Yeah, my bad. She has the most bodies for a female character, a woman character in the Power universe by far. So definitely was impressive. You got to show more of that and learn how to shut up sometime in the den. Well, I guess it don't matter if you because you killed them anyway. I wish I could play your clip, but we about to slide up out of here. Tamika, what you got next for your channel?
I don't even know y'all, but my belly is up, my power's up, my snowfall is up. We were supposed to be going live for Love After Lockup at 11, but I don't think Moochie can make it. And now that StreamYard is acting crazy, I don't know if I want to go up there by myself. So I might just record a recap for that. But keep y'all notifications on. Thanks, Brillo, for having me.
I appreciate you. EJ, what you got coming up?
Tamika and I Mondays, we're doing Zatima. So we're going live for that, and hopefully StreamYard will be kind to us. I got Power Book of Ghosts on Sundays live with that one, and then I have uploaded some videos. I have some more that I'm about to upload, but I'm doing a rewatch of Ruthless. So if you're into Ruthless, I'm doing a rewatch of that and doing a trailer breakdown on that one as well. So.
I definitely got to get in the Ruthless like VKJ be on that show. He said it's a real good show. So
I'm
gonna check it out. I was supposed to go live with the Toxic Avengers tonight for Uncut Pack. I'm praying that StreamYard get themselves together. What is going on? Thank you for everybody that's coming. I appreciate y'all bearing with me for this show. We had a lot of technical difficulties, a lot of comments that I wanted to read but couldn't read. We got the debate with Pretty Girl the debate with Pretty Girl Trap on Monday. That should be fun. Effie versus Braden. And we about to slide up out of here. Peace.
All right, y'all.
I hit the button. We're gonna see how long it's gonna take to actually end the live.
On my mindset and plays emotion. I be thinking about my past, but I still be focused. Urban drugs on my last mind roller coaster. Who did some voodoo on me? Let's hit the south. I got a thick bitch putting pussy on me. Phone full of Clio, we can get some money. She let her baby dirty draw. She let me meet her junk.
We still live? I can't
Think
take
so.
it live. Come on, stream. I'm clicking the hell out this button.
That's how I was doing.
Come on, bro. We still live. Oh, there we go. I don't think we live.
Hold on, let me see.
It's crazy. I can't tell. I was gonna leave it. Did it end?
It still say live on my phone. I'm looking at my phone now.
Man.
Oh, this thing acting real crazy tonight, huh?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm not going. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I think I'm actually still live.
I think you are too.
Yeah.
I swear I'm trying to